another wonderful and sweet, spicy talk show. And so today we're having another beautiful topic we're going to be discussing. But before we dive into it, I would like us to introduce ourselves once again. I am God's will, Ejiga, the one and only Princess One worldwide. And by my right I here have put up the choice, popularly known as Redok, your younger baby.
I'm Princess Sam.
And I Patience One. Feel free, ask any question our person.
Okay, so the topic we are going to be discussing today is the issue of unemployment in the country. Who is to be blamed, the government or the people? So we're just going to talk about it freely and just continue to follow us just the way it goes, okay? You know, this thing to me is a two-way thing. Two things are involved. Who is to be blamed, the government or the people? The government have their parts. The people, we the people, have our part also, because there are some people they are just lazy. They are so lazy in the sense that they are not ready to do anything. They're not ready to do any kind of job or work to make ends meet. They select what, yes, they select the kind of work they do. Do you understand? And some people they are brilliant, they are smart, they are creative. And yet, you just see them not doing anything, not putting that creativity, thank you, not putting that creativity into use, not putting that intelligence into use. Some of them have actually gone to school, of course, they have degrees, some have masters, PhD, they have some 2-3 degrees, but yet they're not using it to do anything. And some, they have even gone as far as learning a trade. Some have even gone as far as going to learn work, how to do different kind of entrepreneurship work. But still, they don't want to use it. You know their excuses. Some say there is no capital, so they can't start. Yes, there are some business you need to that you need. Yes, some need a huge amount of capital, some just need a little amount of capital, and then they can start, and from there they could make it. But you still see them bringing up necessary excuses, flimsy excuses why they have not started, why they did not start. So that's also laziness. And in another hand, the government have their own part also. They have to be blamed in some part. Because even if the people are trying to make ends meet, if the government are not helping and not supporting, it will be very difficult and hard. Yes. In the sense that, for instance, there are some businesses that need lights, like photocopy. People that do typing and photocopy, photographer and the rest. It's the kind of business that needs constant light. Most of our areas do not have such opportunity, or let's say such, yes, do not have such light. They don't have light all the time. They have to run gen almost throughout. Sometimes even if they have like 2 hours or 3 hours and it's gone, except some certain areas, of course, who always have light. With such difficulties, it's not easy for people that run such businesses. For instance, okay, let's say people that are in the business of food, tomato, perishable goods or unperishable goods that they have to transport from one place to the other. Look at the road. Bad roads everywhere. These are the work of the government. If roads are good, transportation will be easy to transport these goods from one place to another. Do you understand? So government have their part, as in they have to be blamed in some major areas. Why we as the citizens, as individuals, also have our own parts to be blamed for. So I don't know. What do you think?
You see, like talking of the government, I think the government have their own issues. Because you see these days, people will spend their time, spend their energy, spend their money, spend as in crack their brains to go to school, coming out in a job. And not that there are no jobs opportunity, there are. But government have turned it to a family business.
Exactly.
If you don't have a body with the government, society, you cannot work. If you don't have anybody, it may be one or two offices of the government, you cannot work. You can't work. Going out there, they will tell you go to labor market. Okay, fine, in the labor market now, because everywhere is almost occupied.
Exactly.
You see a graduate coming out and working in a hotel. You see a graduate coming out to become a bike man.
Yes.
You see a graduate coming out to become a chronic hawker.
Imagine.
Whereas you spend your time, you spend your energy, you spend, in fact, everything about you. And to go to that school so that you become what you want to become. But everybody's just, as everybody's tired, the government is not helping.
At all.
People are not, in fact, nobody is even helping.
At all.
And during the election, they will going to be promising you gold and silver, and they promise you help over your head. They will do this, they will do that, they will not do that, they will not do this, I will do this, I can do that. At the end of the day, all to no avail at all. I know of some people that started business with 10 tons, and today they are millionaires. There are people that started ordinary pure water business, and today they are selling cars. We have a lot of things out there to do. You and I, you understand? You, let me just say, all of us seated here, nobody's in your business. But due to our private businesses, at least we are not millionaires, and we are not begging.
Yes,
We are trying. So if everybody should put effort and go out there and hustle focus on their life to help with the government. You don't get it. To help with them, you don't give a damn. To help with their job. Because there's no how you will tell me you put even okrika shoe on the street that somebody will not come and price it. Are you cost? No. We mustn't wait for the government to make it in life. We mustn't wait for the government for us to become what we must become. We have been at 60 million before the existence of government. Get it? So to me, I felt maybe those that don't want to work, they just don't want to work because
they're just being lazy.
They're just being lazy. There are things you go to tailoring ladies, women are there learning. There are all these what do they even call them? These fashion designers. We have makeup, a lot of things.
Cooking, there are so many.
And there are also government organizations out there that are willing to help. But people just thought maybe,
you can even go through the training, and there are some certain organizations that will borrow you money for you to start up kickstart, and then with time you can pay gradually.
It's somehow something.
Talking about government have a lot to do.
Exactly.
At the same time, we have a lot to do.
Thank you.
Like you said, a lot of people have been there in school, study, a lot of things, think of what to do when they come. At the end of the day, when they come out.
Nothing.
But that doesn't mean you should just sit at home. If you look at the streets, a lot of boys moving around the streets. What they would do next is to look for people to steal.
Yes.
And that is wrong. I still prefer if someone, they have this hand, they can use your hand to do something. Like I said earlier, there is no how you get something to sell in the street. Whatever you can do, save a little money, you can get something for yourself. And you go about it. Customers will come, they patronize you. No matter what you sell, we can help you rather than moving around the streets and waiting for government. You can just wait for government. How long are you going to wait for government?
Because the government does not even see you.
Yes, because they don't care. They only believe on themselves. Like you said, there are a lot of people that after school they went to look for job there, one thing or the other, and you will see someone that is not even a graduate, just secondary school staff. But because
they have a godfather in the house.
Employ them.
In that same
job
that
you have with your reason, you can't even go far. So that is how the world is.
Yeah,
instead of you to sit down, look for something to do, help yourself, grow yourself, rather than staying in the streets. So we just need to think of what to do for ourselves. That's the advice I can give to people.
Okay.
Not wait for God.
Yeah.
So
With all this you have said, I think I will now blame the youths for not looking out on what to do.
Or you can't totally blame the
Yes, as in for now, for me, I will now, because I'm going to use myself for example.
Okay.
Like now, I'm a chemical engineer by profession. I'm not working in any oil firm. That doesn't mean that I'm not feeding.
Exactly.
And I'm not looking out for other people, as in my siblings. Of course, I'm not waiting for any oil company to employ me.
That is it.
I'm not waiting for any government. I know that I have hands, I have legs, I hustle myself. When it comes to modeling, you see me. When it comes to entertainment, you see me.
Yes.
When it comes to cooking, I'm there. They call me a Bible girl. Yes. They know how to cook.
Yes.
You see me there. When it comes to adverts, of course I can do to my best, but that's not what I studied in school.
That is it.
But I reach out, not waiting for government, but I also blame government in other aspects that they are just being reluctant on their youths in terms of not looking out. Okay, like a year we get like millions of graduates going out on daily basis, roaming the streets, and they say we are going to stop unemployment. How are we going to stop unemployment when our fathers, since we were still at tender age, are still in the offices? No.
Oh yes, they are still in the office. They are not ready to leave.
No, they are not ready to leave, and every year they keep declaring their years.
And they are both the year they are supposed to retire.
So we are not saying that we are not blaming ourselves. Also, we are also blaming the government for not assisting.
Sorry to cut you. They will not want to leave the office. They will be saving it for their own children.
Your own children.
It
becomes
a family business.
Exactly.
Fine. And now, okay, let's say we are okay. Like there's this organization, they call it grants. All these Western bodies,
grants.
they come together, bring out social amount of money to give it to youth to establish themselves. We later found out that after all of the processing and everything, we didn't see any grant, and we end up hustling our own. So we as
normal thing now.
Yes,
you don't
yes,
see anything.
you don't see any grant.
Send your details,
At
and then nothing
at
will
the
come
end,
out of
no
it.
grant, no money to start up. Like, know that we are brilliant, as you say it.
Yes.
We are creativity, but sometimes
creative.
yes, we are creative. Sorry, but we don't have that capital. Sometimes we have the little, but there's some
It's
business,
not enough.
yes, that
not
we
enough.
need
We need an
this
helping hand.
particular amount to set it up.
Exactly. Because
You
there's some
understand?
business that there is no way.
Yes, you
need
just
incentive
need
capital.
Yes. So we are not actually blaming anybody. It's a two-way thing, as we already said. The government should help us. Infrastructures to matters a lot. Okay, like the roads you talk about. Okay, without the roads, how are we going to have free access on road, like transportation of goods from one place to another?
Look at most of the companies that are into productions. Most of them are closed up because of they charge them too much.
Their taxes is too high.
They still wouldn't use it
For
the
anything, or everything. They
full
are
up.
investing in everything, which is not helping our economy. So we say that we are not doing anything. Of course, some youths are standing their ground.
Yes.
No matter how they say the economy is not good, but we are not looking at the economy. You understand?
Yes.
We don't care about anything again. What we know is just to make sure we have what we want. We go for that thing we want.
We are
like
trying our best.
Yeah, we are trying our best. Like people do tell me, "Oh, princess, are you a chemical engineer? Why are you deviating to acting?"
At least I'm trying to see some things in acting. I'm also cooking.
Yes.
I'm getting my own. I'm
It
getting
doesn't
my
even
own.
connect to what you
It does not
read.
even connect to engineering.
Oh.
You understand? But instead of me to sit down and be waiting for oil company,
You have to do
you know,
something.
that time I'll be like,
come your way.
yes. I'll wait here. I'll be getting old. I'm nothing to show. So instead of waiting for the economy, waiting for government, why not push? Continue pushing. Pushing.
At least, okay, for instance, look at some of these companies now. We have all these major cities that have so much company, like Kano, Lagos, Kaduna. They are most big cities that have companies that produces some certain goods whereby they aid employment. But because of the economy of the country, they can't continue. They can't even continue. Some fold up, and the few that are still they're still functioning, are to sack some of their staffs, reduce their staffs in order for them to be able to pay. You understand? They're not going to still be in business because government are not helping matters. They are not trying at all. If government is sincere, if governments are playing their part like they should, then it will be easy. It will be easy in some ways.
Very easy.
Of course, it may not be 100%, but at least 70-80%. It will be easy.
Even if it's 50-50, it's okay.
To be able to carry out our own activities.
Even if it is 30%.
We'll
She's
still
just
be able to
right
make
to
profit.
empower the youth.
The thing is,
Empower them with
in Nigeria,
training.
in Nigeria we are capable. We are strong. We are the type that strive. We are not lazy compared to other countries. Other countries that it is the government that feeds them. Once the mother is giving back to the child, it is the responsibility of the government. Right from a certain age to a certain age, the government will be paying them certain amounts of money every month, and they are not even. They are just there. They are just there. But we struggle by ourselves from the start. From the start. So how on now? The little things government are not bothered. They are not bothered.
See the mental see how people are suffering, see how people are begging to eat, see how people, in fact, look at ladies now. We go to most clubs, you see ladies, go to anywhere, you see guys, go to here, you see this, you see that. Because of what?
There is no choice.
Nobody's willing to help
There's
at
something
all.
they will
They will do it. Some are not doing it
People
because
are
they want
ready
to
to
do
do
it.
it.
But some are only doing it because they want to survive. Not
Exactly.
because they are happy doing it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even there are some
You
jobs
understand?
now that
That's
some people are
nonsense.
doing.
Yeah.
It's not their field. That's not what they read in school. That's not what they don't even know anything about it. But because of the situation of the country,
You
once
have
they come
to
out, since they got
apply.
it, let me just do it at least. Let me have some money.
Let
Let me
me
be able to put food on the table for myself and for my family. Those ones that are married, those ones that are yet to marry, they have parents, siblings to assist. So it's a two-way thing, like you've been saying. But the government have the major part, sincerely speaking.
Yes.
Because if roads are good, there's always light.
glory will go
All
to
the
the
companies that
government.
fold up
Yeah.
and back into business, it will aid employment.
Yes.
Because if all these companies, if they could fund these companies, if they could help and reopen these companies, come on, they will employ so many people out there.
If I may ask,
And unemployment will reduce.
okay, fine. Are you telling me that there is no money in this country? Because every day, if the government has the increase of money, they will be calling trillions, billions.
There is money in this
that
country.
can't
Nigeria.
one container of money solve the problem of the youth in this
There
country.
is serious money in this
Can't.
country.
Because they are building houses every day, buying flashes cars, traveling abroad, calling their girlfriends, calling their family, stealing money,
Just for
hiding
them,
money from here to
it
there.
is just for them and their family.
They are just being greedy.
Any
They are
other
so
person
afraid of
apart from
frustrating.
their family is zero.
I can say, what I can add there is that we have money. Say this country is blessed. We have money. Our problem, yes, our problem is greed. And that is
we
there
have
is
a lot of
nothing.
resources
There
in
is
this
something.
country.
Even we know that our problem is greed. When once we get to that position, we don't want another person to come up
at all. Look at in each state there is more resources for the other in the state.
Yes.
As in there are some states that have 2 to 3 natural
we have
resources.
okay. Let's
they can use it to make money.
Let's say
for
we
some
have
states.
petroleum, agriculture, Nigeria, mining, Nigeria.
So many
what talent comes to
what
talent?
are you looking for?
What are you looking for that you
People
don't
from
have
other
in
countries
Nigeria?
may come to this country
To learn.
to pack these resources in a cunning way, to collect these natural resources, take it to their country and develop their country, and then we'll still go there and go and buy. We'll still go there and go and beg. We'll still go there and go and borrow.
I'll go and build houses
here.
Are we even living there? Are they even borrowing this money that we're talking every day? Nigeria borrow. Whereas we have people here, billionaires here, and every day
that can
they bring
fund the whole
money
thing.
to do this,
Yes.
do that, do this, do that. Travel abroad, they do other things. And every day they will come up and tell us that they are borrowing. From who?
I think the government really need to play their part for the society.
Yes.
Whatever what the youth might be doing now, I think the government has to be there first. Because they're not doing anything to help. That is why they are going all over the streets. Some are still, some are doing whatever just to make it, which is not supposed to be. There are no jobs anywhere. But by the end of the day, when they look at the outside, nothing to do, end up being the street.
Like in another way around, I also blame them. Because there are some youths that are seeing money. They don't know
How to manage it.
They go lavish the money.
Exactly.
They live a luxurious
and then
life.
later when the money is no more coming in,
Like once one is done, they will now come back in another way to get it, either in a good way or a bad way, because they want to go back and live their luxurious life.
Exactly. That's another point. So all in all, we are saying that the youth have, as in the citizens, the people have their part to play. Why the government have their part to play? Government, we are begging, please help us. Play your part, do your part.
Peace.